So,
And
good
also
evening.
Miss,
Mhm.
sorry, and also Miss Hannah Machera, right? Madam,
Yes.
Madam Hannah Machera, please say hi to us so I can double check that I have already set you as the co-host.
Yes, good morning. I'm around.
Good morning, good morning. Let me set you as a co-host. Now you're already as a co-host. All right. Now, we still have, I think we have everybody here, right?
Yeah, we have a quorum. I think we can begin. The rest will find us on the way.
Okay, and Mr. Fred, do you allow me to play the video once again?
Okay,
The video of the 31st anniversary, the China trip.
no problem, madam.
Okay, I'm going to play
You
it
can play
once again,
again.
and then I'm going to hand over the host to you. All right?
Okay, okay.
Okay, all right. All right. Once again, very good evening to everybody. Now, I'm going to hand over the floor to Mr. Fred, the marketing manager of Kenya branch. So today, I'm very honored to be one of your VIP guests.
Thank you very much, madam, for this opportunity. You will share for me or I share the screen myself?
Please, you share the screen.
Okay.
Hi everyone. Hi everyone. Hi everybody from South Africa, from Kenya, from each and every countries of Africa and beyond. We know that each time we're going to have some guest, some audience from
Sorry about that.
Canada, USA. Yes. You can start
Sorry.
sharing your screen. It's okay. We are ready. Good. Yeah, it was fun.
It's okay, yeah?
Yeah, it's okay. It's very nice.
Okay. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to tonight's Greenwald Africa Empowerment Session. My name is Fred. I'm honored to be your host. I am the marketing manager, Greenwald Kenya, and I have this privilege this evening to be taking you through this wonderful sharing session. So tonight's theme is called Experiencing Greenwald at the Source, a journey of discovery, growth, and inspiration. Last week, we had the privilege and the joy of listening to our colleagues all the way from South Africa who attended this year's China trip in Nanjing and who also participated in most of the or many of the organized activities during that event. And tonight we continue with that journey, where we will be talking closer home to some of our distributors, Greenwald Kenya distributors, who were part of that entourage that was in China, and they will be sharing with us their experiences, including what they saw on the city tours, the sightseeing, the cultural exchange or immersion, the opportunities to learn from others, other people, other distributors from other countries, and also what they experienced at the commendation ceremony. And I'm honored to introduce these wonderful leaders. The first one, and you can see them on your screen, is Madame Felicitas Ambuka, followed by Madam Hannah Masharia. We also have one gentleman, Mr. Josephat Ogola. And this evening, we are also honored to have among the guests the executive director of Greenwald International Business School, Madam Rainy Wang, who will be talking to us about her role, or about the role she played in the organization of the entire trip and ensuring that everything flowed smoothly. To the guests, we are honored to have you with us. To begin, I will call upon the guests to introduce themselves. We will start with Madame Felicitas. You can please tell us your name and also the position or current position in Greenwald.
Okay, good morning, everyone.
Good morning, madam.
I'm
Morning,
pleased to
ma'am.
be here this wonderful evening. And thank you so much, Fred. Thank you, Madam Rain, for this opportunity. My name is to Moses Sambuka. I'm a trained teacher, but I practice teaching anymore. I'm also a psychological counselor. And in Greenwald, I'm a Star 6 consultant. And I'm a woman of faith. I know with God all things are possible.
Next, Madam Hannah.
Good morning, everyone. I'm very happy to be here today. I'm Hannah Masharia or Mrs. Masharia. I'm a semester consultant. We are ready to share the experience in China. Thank you.
Mr. Josephat.
Yeah, good morning, everyone. My name is Josephat Ogola, and I'm a seven-star consultant in Greenwood. I'm also committed and thankful to my upline, Mr. Wilson Ogega and Juliet Diana, for bringing me to this successful profession. Today, I'm also ready to share the China experience as per the directive you're going to give us. Thank you.
And finally, Madam Rainey, please introduce yourself.
Good day, good morning, good evening. My name is Rini Wong, Director of Greenwood International Business School and Head of the Education and Training Department. I'm honored to be your guest. Thank you.
You are all welcome. I hope that what we are going to share tonight will be of great use and inspiration to those who are listening to us. So first things first, to begin, I'm going to ask our distributors. I know to qualify for the China trip is quite some extreme hard work. Now, I wanted to know, how do you feel, or how did you feel when you saw your name on that China trip list? Let's start with Madam Felicitas.
Thank you so much, Fred. Seeing my name on the China trip qualifying list, when I first saw my name, I didn't know what to believe. I didn't know how to behave. It was really overwhelming. And actually, but when my upline, Madam Clementine, congratulated me and posted on our group, and finally the messages started coming in, actually, or flowing in, and calls came, and messages came into my phone, and they came into the group. Now it's when the reality dawned that this is true. And I could actually see that it's very important to work hard, and it is paying. And it was overwhelming to see how much you could be paid for working or for doing something that is.
Thank you very much for that. Madam Hannah, tell us about how you, I know it's not your first time, but you know, every year is a different experience. How did you feel?
My first time to qualify for trip was 2018. I was overwhelmed. I was very, very
Right.
happy.
So it was an awesome and fulfilling.
Sorry for that.
Yeah, continue.
Yes, my first trip to qualify was 2018. I was very happy. It was a dream come true. When I was going through the photos of my past, I saw myself when I was celebrated my first trip in 2018. You could not buy me. I'm grown up now, and I'm really beautiful, and I felt is a dream come true because it was a prayer for the future to qualify for a China trip. Thank you.
Josephat, tell us about how you felt. I know this is your first one.
Yeah, I'm again privileged to be here. And just to share what I felt extremely good and fulfill one of my dreams of traveling the world. And through Greenwell profession, it was officially confirmed. And I really don't take it for granted. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Now, to the second question. When you landed in China, what was the first impression? Madam Felicitas.
I don't know if I can talk with my journey to China, but the first impression upon in China is that when the plane landed at Pudong Airport in Shanghai, it was just before midnight.
Uh-huh.
The spelling Shanghai gave me a feeling that words can hardly describe. I don't know what I felt. Just to see those red letters, Shanghai, and I said, God, I am here. It was a mix of excitement, gratitude, and it was awesome. The airport was very clean, well organized, clearly marked with the directions that made every navigation to be very easy. When those who were with me remember the self-scanning area when we scanned our passports. And I just felt, this is technology to another level. This is another way of just making things more easier. I was deeply impressed by the efficiency of technology experience. And just the way you are ushered in, you are welcomed, you feel so important, you are treated very specially. I'm telling you, I felt good and I felt that it was worth it. Thank you.
Josephat, what were your expectations before this trip? And did this experience meet, exceed, or did not meet your expectations?
Okay, to start with, the expectations was just to explore the world and to witness the historic moment of traveling by plane. Actually, it exceeded the experience, and I was amazed with the expectation that I got there. Thank you.
Hannah, despite the fact that you've been to China before, this particular trip, did it meet or exceed your expectations? And for as such, what were your expectations?
Mr. Fred, Greenwald has anytime we travel, it has always given us the best. It has always given us the best. The first thing is a warm welcome. Like this time, we were given a warm welcome by the staffs, and we were given a scarf to mark the friendship and the relationship with the company. And the scarf, we used to travel with them anytime we go out. And also they give us a cute mascot. We call it it's kind of a teddy bear. It's a toy, a mascot. It signifies it was a blueberry festivals. So anytime we travel, there is always a special thing the company provides us, and it will always exceed our expectations. Thank you.
Madam Felicitas, I come back to you. Tell us a bit about the travel experience, all from Nairobi, JKIA to DXB in Dubai, and then finally Pudong in Shanghai. Tell us a little bit about that travel experience.
Thank you so much, Fred. First, also, when I answered that, I also want to just talk a bit about the expectations. My expectations were before the trip I expected clear guidance on what was required of us from the preparation steps to travel, or maybe arrangements and conduct. And Greenwood exceeded my expectation in every way. I would say that the organization communication was up to date. If we come to my travel and the visit, I was taking the second plane. Them is my son, and when the communication was coming, and I remember on day 15, Fred posted 15 days to go. I can't forget that day, and my heart was skipping. They will know today is that a friend of mine lost in the Ethiopian airline, the one that went down in the mud. And I think this time the phobia came back and it was eating me up slowly. Nobody knew. So when we went to the airport and my son told me, I wish you could be in the first plane or we would go together. And I thought this thing is serious. And then Fred told us, get out of the house and go to the airport because we have lost the prime minister. And I said, this journey is getting more complicated. But when we went there and I was able to go to the airport, we were able to check in I can say my first trip to Dubai, that is when I got to an aeroplane for the first time in my life. And I kept on telling my heart, stay in my body. Don't come out. It was so scary to me. But nobody could knew. I was just calm, but I was scared. But I kept on praying, and the person, and she kept on saying that actually I needed those prayers. And she could on keep on saying, pray, pray. But when I got to telling you, I was so excited. I was so happy. My first landing in Dubai, I saw everything just not what I was expected. It was exceeding what I was expecting. And also, Fred was always there to guide us. And I was so humbled that he could always take us like his children. Sit here, wait here, stand here, let us go this way. And sometimes I could feel that it was overwhelming, but you kept on staying calm. It helped me also with us. And from Dubai to now Shanghai, I was relaxed and I was really feeling good. So I can say that it was my first experience in many things, but it was excellent. It didn't leave me torn. It left me a better person. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Madam Felicitas, for that. Madam Hannah, Madam Felicitas has said she would have loved to travel with her son in the same plane, but it was not possible. We were too many, and we had to be booked in separate flights. But you were lucky. You traveled with your better half. How was that
Yeah.
experience from Nairobi to DXB to Shanghai?
I traveled with my best half, and I also had a special guest. We work with my mom. So I was privileged to travel with my real mom. Yes, my real mom. She qualified for a trip. So we worked we were three people in one family. It was so enjoyable. It was something beautiful. And my mom was very, very happy. She was enjoyed. It was her first time to travel to China. And there was a time I had given a story. My grandma, when she was almost dying, she blessed my mom. And she said that, one day you will be carried by an airplane, not because you'll be sick, but because you'll be going to travel. We couldn't see like something one day that thing will come to true. But because of Greenwald, my mom have traveled to China, not because she was sick, but because of the enjoyment. Come to the flight. We always go, the company always look for the best flight. Fly Emirates. In the airplane, the people we were sitting with them, they could ask, because all of us, we had uniform. They could come and ask us, where are you going? Why are you so many? Have you paid for yourselves? And we were, no, 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 no. It's our company who have paid with us. Then your company is very rich. And we were, yes, 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 it's very rich. And it is a privilege because it's a pride. We should be proud because the company gives us what we require. And also, the best experience is when you're traveling with special buses. You're also traveling with special buses. You can imagine all the blessings. We usually go beyond the clouds, beyond the clouds. And we are there with Mr. Mashere and our mom. And usually say when you above the clouds, your prayers are answered easily than the person who is on the ground. And I would see mom happy and praying for us and blessing us. And I'm telling you, this business is for everyone. Don't feel shy to ask your brothers, your sisters, your parents to work with you. My mom worked with us. Thank you. Thank
Thank you, Hannah. To our listeners, this just shows you that when you join Greenwald and when you work hard, this company does not only pay you financially, but it opens your doors to explore the world. And what better way to do that than to have your better half on your side and your mother on this other side. And even for Madame Felicitas, she was traveling with her son, even though they were not on the same plane. But I'm sure it is one of the most wonderful experiences. Josephat, tell us about your travel experience. And is this the first time you're on a plane? I would like to know also.
Thank you, Fred. Yeah, to start with, actually, it was my first time to be on a plane. I've never boarded a plane before. Even in my village, I think I'm the first one to go to China. So it was an amazing experience, actually. From that day to the airport, to everything, to the airport staffs, to the travel experience in the aeroplane. We ate, we drank, we did all sorts of things. But the amazing part of it is that I traveled with my immediate upline. I also traveled with the upline of my upline of the upline of my upline, the leader on top. I also traveled with the two of my immediate downlines. So it was really an amazing experience because we really got this together. And just to share about the experience on an aeroplane between Nairobi to Dubai, it was a flight that took around roughly 5 hours. And it was amazing passing different countries, seeing the deserts, the oceans. And then when you landed to Dubai, Dubai is actually another world. Modern, vibrant, so amazing and so big. The airport is so big and also busy. That was also my first time to see actually a giant airport. So it was really amazing. And then after boarding from Dubai to Shanghai Pudong International Airport. The journey was so far because it took around 8 hours. And it was also amazing because we got everything we wanted. There was there was more than enough drinks. There was more than enough food to eat. There were so many things. So the experience was really amazing. The cabin crew were so welcoming. They were so helpful. And generally everything was good. So as we began landing in Shanghai, first of all, we passed across so many countries, so many deserts, the landscapes, the coastlines of China. I also passed towards Wuhan. I saw Wuhan where the corona begins. So it was really an amazing journey. And once we landed in Pudong International Airport, it was actually the beginning of a whole thing. Actually, it was a highlight to me especially, and also to the fellow distributor that we work with, since many of them, it was their first time. And everything was just got organized well because we worked with leaders who could help us, the directions, the whole process, and also where we were received by China distributors and leaders. Also, we took historical photos there before we begin the journey to Nanjing. So when we boarded actually China, the China technology is actually more advanced and it's more high tech. The transport system, you could see the people so busy, they are so polite, and also everyone is busy. And if they tell you this area has a population of this, you could not imagine because there are no people on the streets. Everyone seemed to be busy, everyone seemed to be committed and also hardworking and also polite. And as we boarded the bus to Nanjing, that is when we felt so much experience because we saw the beauty of China's and also the Nanjing, the Shanghai city, the landscape from small towns, different town and everything. And also the journey was, it took around 6 hours plus the stop rest place, which was so long, but it was so enjoyable because we could see so many landscapes. We could see the waters, we could see the cars, we could see the roads, how they are clean, how everything is just amazing. I could just imagine it was really, really, really amazing, Fred. Amazing. Thank you.
Thank you, Josephat, for that elaborate depiction of what you experienced. I will come back to our distributors in a bit, but now I want to skip and go to Madam Rainey, who was part of she was the leader of the organizing and planning committee for this trip. And my question to Madam Rainey would be, Madam Rainey, please briefly introduce your role in this whole planning and coordination.
Thank you, Eight. Actually, we have a very big coordination crew, and I'm one of the crew members of the coordinators of the conference. And to my honor, as one of the MCs for the gala dinner, I hope you find me a good one. And when you traveled in China, I served of Africa delegation as a tour guide. Maybe not a professional one, but I did my best.
Thank you. We appreciated your work, madam. You are a good MC. You are always a good MC, so don't worry about that. The next question would be, when planning for a trip like this that involves so many people from different countries, backgrounds, people who have travel needs that are varying, what does it take behind the scenes to ensure that everything runs smoothly?
Well, this is a very good and big question. Uh, Actually, it took us months, almost 6 months, to have create separate detailed plans for the conference, for the gala dinner, for the visit to Nanjing production base, and also for the tour. For example, for the conference alone, we have developed, the meeting agenda and the rundown, the seating plan, the list of the materials and the equipment, design scheme, the design schemes for both interior and exterior spaces, the stage design, on-screen display design for each segment, for each section, plans for music, for lighting, stage craft, and the PowerPoint presentations. Since there were nearly 7,000 people were attending, we also have a security plan, a vehicle parking and routine plan. Can you imagine? We had 7,000 audience, and each bus take around 50. So actually on that D-Day, there was 140 buses parking in the lot. So even for for directing the vehicles to the right place, we have a special screw doing that. And also admission and ticket checking plan. So we also have the same plans for the gala dinner. Visit to Nanjing production base. We have the plan for different, you see there different stores, different zones, different areas. So also we have stage for the Nanjing production base. So we have done the schedules and the plans for all this. As for the travel itinerary, we have coordinated with the travel agency. Actually, we hired different travel agencies to do that. For African, we have one for because the Latin American, they have two different routines. Two actually they separate into two teams. So actually we work with different travel agencies to finalize the daily schedule from sightseeing attractions and routes down to even the menu for each meal. So it requires international service department, design department, new media departments, manufacturing department, procurement department, logistic department, training department, and administration department to collaborate to finish the whole planning and preparation. Of course, the financial departments, they are going to arrange the money for us. Nearly all the staff members in Tianjin and Nanjing production base were mobilized and involved as it took quite long to complete the planning and preparation for such a China tour. So actually, we treat this the biggest event for every year. If it is in China, it's going to be the biggest because you see this time, more Chinese distributors. So if it is in other countries like in Dubai, the scale would be smaller, but still it requires almost the same plans, schedules, and procedures.
Thank you for that elaborate answer. Now, as we continue, I would like to know, because I have organized a small trip of maybe 6 to 10 people, and I experienced so many challenges. What are some of the challenges that you faced in organizing this trip, and how did you and your team overcome them?
Actually, let's see, every time we do have some challenges, but this time the greatest challenge is the visa issue. It seems to me that it becomes more difficult for the China embassies to issue visa. Actually, I believe this is not only the biggest challenge for us, but also for you. The hotel need us to preserve the rooms long before we were informed that your visa have been issued. So I remember when we come close to your arrival, Madame Liu, who is in charge of this, she checked the visa almost every day, or let's say almost every few hours with the branch offices to be notified what is the situation about your visa. Then, we had a lot of discussions and negotiations with the hotel managers because, the company was in a dilemma. On one hand, we need to pay the deposit to preserve the hotel rooms. And on the other hand, we run the risk of losing the money if some of your visas couldn't be issued on time. So you couldn't come and we got to lose money. So actually every day we negotiate, we talk, we upgrade, we update the message, the information for the hotel managers and also for the travel agencies. Also, some distributors arrived one day before, or even on the D-Day. So, on the D-Day of the conference. So this actually gave us a great challenge. It means, when we were busy with the rehearsal, because one day before the D-Day, we did the rehearsal. So during the rehearsal day, we were all at the venue, the conference venue, but we must also look after the distributors who arrive at the hotel because we got to distribute the t-shirts, the caps, and the badges. So, we have to split ourselves into two different places. Even on the D-Day, the distributor team from Myanmar, they just arrived. So early in the morning, so I'm the one who's going to bring their t-shirts, caps and the badges to the venue and give them to the general manager. Because some distributors got their visas even 2 weeks or even 2 months after the event. Some of the distributors from West Africa and from Zimbabwe, they got their visas 2 weeks after the event. So we have to organize a second China trip for a group of delegations from them. And also the delegations from Egypt, they got their visas 2 months after the event. So actually we're going to organize the third China trip for the Egyptian distributors at the beginning of December. Well, we have to see that unfortunately they got to miss the conference, the big conference, and also the gala dinner. We feel very sorry for this, but they can take the visit at Nanjing production base. So I believe the visa issues was the greatest challenge we overcame. We all feel that yes, it becomes more difficult for you to get a visa to China. We really wish that next time such a situation could improve. But even if cannot improve because it's totally beyond of control, we're still trying to control the situation and try to put you as many as one group because the big conference and the gala dinner is the most important event for this China tour. So thank you for asking these questions. And I know that actually for Kenya, Mr. William Su told us actually it took you 6 good months to apply for the visa of distributors. So I know that 8 actually was the greatest challenge also for you. So thank you for your patience and for such a lot of efforts.
Thank you, madam, for the way you've answered the question and also for the sympathy. I know it's quite some challenge when it comes to the visas, but we agree.